Welcome back, everyone. 2 streams in the same week. Rare sight indeed. Hopefully not in the future. We're here preparing for the final Guardian Games celebration. Wrong one. There we go. Is that working? Yeah, that works. Alright. So I'm starting this a little early, as you can see, obviously, because I want to get some last minute medals in before the final ceremony starts. So this gives us a little over an hour before the daily reset happens, and we see what Bungie has in store in terms of, you know, our closing ceremony shenanigans. It looks like the final day is going to be Crucible related. So I have not played much between now and the last stream I did. So sorry, warlocks. If I sound sick, it's because yesterday I got, or I should say last night, I got my second dose for the COVID-19 shot medicine thing, right? Vaccine. And I don't know if it's that or just allergies, which I've had for the past few months. And I've talked about that before. But I sound congested. I had a headache earlier, but I took some medicine for that. I'm bundled up in a bunch of sweats and pajama bottoms. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to celebrate these games. Holy smokes. Huh. I see. Alright. I'm just bewildered by the distance hunters have gained. We don't need any of that. In fact, why did I come here? I guess it's to see this, huh? Do I have medals to turn in? No, I don't. Okay. We're jumping straight to it, boys. Where is the Nightfall? Nightfall. Oh yeah, it's Zon. Is it Arc? It's just anything. Oh, because it's the gold medals have you do a specific type. That's right. Which one do you think would do more damage? Probably that. Okay. Where's my... Do we have pulse rifle loader? Yeah. Also, fun thing that happened, Restream.io decided to work with my YouTube. That was beautiful. I started the stream really early just so I could be testing that and make sure all that works fine, and it did. So we're here early. I am useless when it comes to champions right now.
No more enemies in here. There are plenty outside, though. Get me to a console and we'll get out there.
Should have grinded a lot of this out yesterday, but I spent all day yesterday working, first off, getting my shot, and then editing my video from Tuesday. I edited down the Guardian Games part from Tuesday's stream. Pretty much cutting down an hour down to about 15 minutes it was. I made it live just before I started this stream. I wasn't sure when to post it, and then I decided I'd post that today, and then the closing ceremony thing I'll post on Monday. along with something I'll do later on in the stream, is a final thoughts for Season of the Chosen. Just kind of what I thought of the season, what I felt like worked, what didn't. Obviously my opinion doesn't really matter, but I'll put my thoughts out there. I'm not a cynical person, so I always try to give good feedback. So I guess both of those videos will come out on Monday, I guess. 2 videos on Monday.
That last harvester exposed an active fuel
Is it gonna be
cell.
me? Okay, it's
Maybe
me.
we can use it.
I'll let you deal with that. Ouch. Come on, don't get... Alright, we're good. Did you get the champion? We good? Okay. One thing I learned while editing my streams last night, and I guess like the day before that too, I've been editing all week. It's just how often I pause in the middle of my sentences and how jumbled my thoughts are when I talk about certain subjects. I say a lot, so, right, all those filler words. I say them fairly often, probably 2 or 3 of them per sentence. And it's kind of annoying to listen to. So I apologize for anyone who's listening to these on the stream. I tried to get rid of those pauses and those gaps and the filler words in my editing, but my editing skill sucks, so it feels choppy and I got lazy at some other point and whatnot. Well, today I'm going to be very conscious about speaking my sentences and trying to finish them without any of the pauses in between. Try not to get distracted by the gameplay and whatnot. It's not going to help that my throat and face and everything is a little sore right now, but you know. I hit the melee there, not the other button. Finisher button. Hello. Oh gosh, I missed. So excited for next season, you guys. I think I have more questions. I have a lot of questions. I was going to say more questions than answers, but that doesn't make sense. I have more questions about next season than I think I have for any other season that's happened. Good night. Alright. Because a lot of the things with this next season involving the Vex, their ability to start shaping time and space outside of their predictive engines, the return of Atheon and how that's going to work, especially since Venus is supposed to be... Actually, hold up. I think I answered my own question there. The DCV, when it did that, the story, the lore behind that is that the darkness has gotten rid of those worlds. Venus isn't one of those. Like, we haven't been to Venus just because of Destiny 2. It wasn't because of the pyramids. So that solves my own question there. What were other questions I had? I know I had them. How old is Mithrax? Because I watched Vice video that he made yesterday regarding like who is Mithrax. I decided to watch it, see if there's anything new I could learn from that, especially with the reveal of him being a splicer and whatnot. Dropping by to see the end ceremony. Well, sadly, it's going to be another hour before the daily reset of that happening. I'm excited to see it as well. I'm just trying to grind out a few last medals before it begins. At the very least to ensure that Warlocks are ahead of Titans. So, thanks for stopping by, man. What was I talking about? Mithrax. Him being a Sacred Splicer and whatnot. That makes it sound like he's been around since the beginning days of the Vault, before they came over to our solar system, right? Before the Whirlwind and their fall and Dark Age and whatnot. But it's hard to think that Mithrax is that old. Oh no! We both died to that. That's rough. Okay. You gonna join us? Yay. I see some theory that the vaulted glass is that whatever the thing that is causing the night simulation on the last city is also responsible for the VOD returning. That's why there's only the raid, not the planet itself. I mean, that makes sense. Because a lot of the stuff that's happening next season is involving the main Vex network, which is something we haven't explored in and of itself. Because Vault of Glass is like a sub-network of that. Same with the Infinite Forest and all the other Vex, is like all the other Vex we encounter and interact with. Like there is a main Vex network, so that would make sense that they bring back Vault of Glass and have somehow enhanced it to make it more viable and able to reach beyond its previous sphere. I can see that. Oh, he respawned. Okay, good. Maybe the VOD returning is also a simulation. I feel like that would be more believable. Because the Vault of Glass was not an easy feat to create. But then that begs the question, where is the other simulation? What simulation is strong enough to simulate something like the Vault of Glass and capture the last city? That's a good theory too. I think I believe that one more. Were you around for D1 and the whole Vault of Glass and World's First for that stuff? Weren't around for D1. Mainly play my games on PC and only enjoying the looting in D2, but I caught up with the lore and the events. Yeah, there were definitely enough videos and lore videos to catch you up through the whole D1 stories. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you were able to join it once D2 took to PC. Although I'm playing with the controller right now, I also play on the PC. It just runs really smooth.
Target eliminated.
Great work, fire team.
Okay, y'all are getting way too formal. Where's the energy? Let's hear some chatter out there, huh?
Job's done, Cade. You can handle the chatter for a while.
Don't mind if I do.
That's always the worst. Yeah, the lore for Vault of Glass is very interesting. Just because of the time lost guardians beforehand, all the times that we had to go back. We had to stop Skolas from make sure I got the name right. Taking the Vex technology and using it as his own during the House of Wolves incursion. Also, we had to stop Oryx from corrupting the Vex minds in there, because that would have been a problem. We've already seen what happens when he takes beings like that, aka Riven. Yeah, Vault of Glass has a lot of history to it. It's weird to think the Vanguard lost its hold on it, assuming it's the same Vault of Glass. If it's a simulation, then that makes sense, but because we pretty much had that vault on lockdown by the end of D1. Also, I'm not going to finish this strike and hole. I'll just get enough to get the medal, go back and refresh it.
Good luck.
Spending all that time on the rest of the strike isn't worth the silver medal. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, sweet. I did complete that bounty. Good. Yay! What class do you play? Or like which one do you main mostly? Just curious to see where your allegiance lies. Let's see here. Yes. Oh, it's a good amount of bright dust. It's not too bad. Expires in less than a minute. Yeah, we're not doing any of those. Run a few of those once. Ooh! Titans are so close. I don't like that. Okay. I need a new medal.
I have ideas already.
Cryptoarchaeology is like agriculture. We work slowly, hoping our efforts bear fruit.
That's scary. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this. But I want Titans to be last. Especially since I know victory is right there. We could probably get one more, probably 2 more medals done actually. That was fairly quick, right? We've still got, what, 25, no, not 25 minutes, what am I talking about? 45 minutes left. I also need to get all the new aspects for stasis. I just haven't done any of that. I don't think I've used stasis in quite a while.
Like it's just us this time around.
Hawthorne, where'd you put my data pad? It has the notes about that thing I'm in charge of.
You mean the Brakazan strike that's already running? Off to a great start, Mr. Vanguard.
It was a good kill. That was very heavy hitting. Your main class is Titan? Ah! So you heard my little bash there against the Titans. I think the main reason why I want Warlock's your secondary class. Nice. Honestly, I don't play enough in a week to have a secondary class, but I think it's Hunter that I play the most. Like between my Hunter and Titan. I think I touch my Hunter more. But nice. Titan is a good class. I just don't want another message next year in Guardian Games of Zavala bragging about his Titans. main reason why I want you guys to lose this year.
That last harvester exposed an active fuel cell.
Oh, you got it.
Maybe we can use it.
Funny thing to think about is there is no Hunter Vanguard. Like, I know Crow's suspected to become the new one, but as of now, there is none. Oh yeah, yeah. So who's gonna be bragging next year in the next Guardian games? That'll be fun to see. I don't think I have slow-mo on in my chat, but if there is quite a delay in the thing, in the chat to my responses, let me know. Because I am responding to them as soon as they pop up for me. It could be the Restream IO chat filter I'm using. That could be the delay, but... just let me know. I'll look into it. Do we get tank? No, we don't get tank. These guys are doing the speedrun route. That's fine. The new light introduction says the Drifter is actually running the Hunter's operation. What? Since when the Vanguard trusts Drifter with anything? I did the new light experience. I guess I just don't remember that. Huh. Well, that's gonna be even worse, hearing Drifter bragging next year about the Hunter's win. Oh joy. I got this guy. Oh, it's a barrier champion. Nice. Where did the Unstoppable spawn from? Oh, there they are. Okay. Depends if they shake up the Vanguard between today and next year's Guardian games. I'm sure they will. We've been without Hunter Vanguard for a while, and with all the speculations going around, I would be really shocked if we don't have a Hunter Vanguard by the end of next year. Or at least by next year's Guardian games. Because who knows what they're going to do when the Witch Queen comes out, in terms of changing up the Vanguard and whatnot. What are your thoughts on the new transmog system coming out? Because I know a lot of people, most people have like hate towards it. hatement. What kind of word is that? Hate towards it, but I'm just curious to hear your opinion. Very negative. What the? I didn't know there was a phalanx up there. How so negative speaking? Oh no! I didn't make it. Stupid phalanx. I'm just curious. I'm not here to bash. I've heard a lot of different arguments regarding it, so. Alright, where is he? Good job, team.
About on. The Red Legion will be back to throwing rocks before too long. Great work.
You ever been hit with a rock? Don't talk about that. I'm terrorist.
It's my glimmerful. Nice. I'll have to compare that to my other rolls. Not sure if that's better or not. The amount of currencies is just for being... The amount of currencies for this system is overblown, and the amount of time Bungie expect a player to grind for a set of transmogged armor is very unrealistic. I admit they could probably... How do I word this? So, because of their system of two transmog sets per character, like they've split it up between your characters, I can see why they need multiple currencies. I feel like they could have cut it down to 2, like make it Glimmer to get the bounties, and then you, or I forget how it really works, but essentially you just need two currencies if you're gonna split it up between the classes. And I hope those bounties don't take that much time, honestly. Like if those bounties are to get the synth weave or whatever that last material is simply like kill 20 enemies, I will be okay with that. But if it's anything more strenuous than that, then I'll be upset as well. That's a little ridiculous for one piece of armor. Personally, I just wish that it wasn't limited per character, it was just account wide, and then let us decide which one of our characters get more transmog than others. And then in the season pass for the paid path, especially now that they're getting rid of the seasonal armor from that path, that opens up a lot. Just add a few synth weaves. Like add an extra 5 synth weaves for those who bought the season pass. Just to award those of us who are supporting the content and paying the money every few months anyways, right?
There's a high concentration of solar energy over there.
Oh, wasn't punching you, Boo. I was punching the dog. Stupid fire. And the fact that they made 3 brand new materials for this system kind of made our effort for grind for current currencies kind of meaningless. Yeah. Like I said, with their system, 2 I understand, but that first one, that we need to kill enemies to get the first currency to buy the bounties, just let us use Glimmer. We don't have enough options to be spending our Glimmer on anyways. So yeah, I feel you on that. I understand the need to make a new currency for it, and because those of us veterans, we'd be able to... I jumped myself there. Let's say that a synth weave was 100 legendary shards, right? It's a little expensive, but just theoretically. All of us veterans would be able to buy dozens of those right off the bat as soon as the season starts. Whereas those who are newer, you know, getting 100 legendary shards in the first hour of gameplay is a little hard. It's not until you really start getting up to max power and really getting legendary gear that you can afford to dismantle and stuff like that. It would take forever for them to... Gosh darn it. So I can see the need to make that new material, but yeah. We definitely need more things to spend our legendary shards and Glimmer on. They're too much right now. Can I not mantle that? Oh, that sucks. With the introduction of those new currencies, though, it is good to hear that we can get rid of our Vanguard tokens finally. I think those are going to become obsolete by the end of next season, so I think I have a few hundred of those. Not sure if I made it into the second stack of them, but definitely plenty there that I can get rid of. At least that opens up more inventory slots in my cluttered consumables. Oh yeah, no, that couple hundred my butt. I have 6,000. I also have old destination materials I still need to get rid of, like simulation seeds, alkane dust. Yeah, I need to get rid of those. So I guess my inventory can be a little less cluttered than it is now. How did you die? Alright, alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's gonna be weird to see what the closing ceremony is. Yay! It works! I've been trying this for the past few times. Yeah, I still have some of those old planetary materials still. Not enough to buy anything. I think at that point, just go ahead and dismantle them. Because there's no point to keeping them around. And by the time they become useful, like 10 of one of those isn't going to do anything. I think that's what I'll do with my Mars planetary materials. That hit me? Are you kidding? That was... Oh, that's annoying. I even made sure to stand back. Even when those destinations come back, I'm not sure if those planetary materials will be the thing. Actually, that's a lie. I'm sure that will. I can't see them changing up the planetary material. It's a lot of work. That's a console. Thought that was the back of a Cabal. I don't think I've ever talked about this, but the Red Legion Cabal are so much easier to kill than the Cabal we face in Destiny 1. Because they have a crit on their back, they have their head, the Phalanx's shields are much easier to penetrate through. Just because you can shoot the center of their shield and it practically negates the whole thing. Oh, it's just something I noticed. D1 Cabal were a pain in the butt. So hard to kill. And a fun fact, their death animation made it so they always fell on their stomach. So very rarely would you see what a Cabal's face would look like, because you'd have to blow off their helmet. And when you blow off their helmet, they fall forward. So it was just this funny dynamic.
Zahn won't be making any more scary new weapons for the Red Legion.
They would fall on their back, and you could see their face. It's not like
Those we can handle.
it didn't
Nice
exist.
job.
Yeah, it was fun. Alright, back to the tower. Let's just hope Titans aren't catching up. No offense to you. Yeah, I need to... I've already slotted. Yeah, I have. So by the time of it, yeah, it looks like I can get 2 more platinum medals before the reset happens.
Cave with one shot. He wouldn't want to see it this way. What do you think of my new space? I'm still decorating.
banking away some glimmer. I think I still have a ton of these sparrows still in my vault. I'm fine with different classes taking the lead. We already have our golden class item. Wouldn't mind a share. That's a good attitude.
Something special.
You guys already had your win last year. I like
Come
that.
back soon. Stay safe.
Because I know you guys tried to do the whole purposely get last so you can get the 10% XP bonus. Not XP, the medal bonus. And then just take it off from there. But I think that coronation kind of died when the time came for you guys to start heavily grinding out the medals. I was really scared about that. I was scared you guys were going to pull up from behind just because you purposely got last for the first few weeks.
Also, Kate will be there. Good luck.
So between now and Tuesday, I looked over... Oh, well, we had the FOB that released a bunch of information. I didn't follow the trend at all. I just banked my daily and weekly, not even touching the additional bounties. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm sure a lot of people did that. Like, in order for that trend to work, all of you Titans would have needed to do that, but... yeah, that took way too much. That would have taken too much coordination for essentially nothing. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, the weekly talk with all the information for next season. So, a lot of D1 weapons are coming back, and I know a lot of people love Hung Jury. I think I used that a little bit, but because I used Talalik way too much during D1, I didn't use any other primary. But one weapon that's coming back that I did use a lot was the Irene RR4, which is a fantastic sniper rifle. Problem is, we don't have scope changes to D2 weapons, because the best scope for the Irene was like a red dot sight. It had the lowest zoom, complete vision of what you're aiming down. It hit hard, but still had a good firing rate. It was such a great sniper rifle. And I think I had luck in the chamber in it too, along with like final round or something like that. So it hit like a truck if I landed all my shots. No, I had triple tap and luck in the chamber. So with 4 rounds, I was able to get 5 rounds off, with one of them hitting essentially double the amount of damage it would normally hit. Such a good sniper rifle. I know it's not going to be nearly the same as it used to.
Active fuel cell. Maybe we can use it.
I was hyped for like 5 seconds for the Hung Jury, then I remembered the state of Scouts currently, and died a little bit. Scouts aren't too... Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. I meant to... that sucks. Scouts aren't in the worst position, but yeah, I can see that. They're not in the strongest set either. Like, I know more people are probably more excited. Oh my gosh. I'm just watching this dude. More excited for the Shadow Price buff that's coming out. I don't know what that dude's doing. Okay, I'll go grab it. hope Hung Jury kind of lives up to its name. Like, even just, not even its damage output, just how it felt. 'Cause that really was an important part of the gun. It just handled like a dream. I wonder what our teammate is doing. Also, I just want to put it out there, like, say what you will about Bungie and the whole microtransaction and all of that. The fact that they can deliver seasonal content, like how the next season looks and how this season went, like, I'm all for them to keep that up if it means we have the microtransactions we have now. It's like I've said before, I'm going into software engineering. I understand how hard it is to program and to, not, I guess not hard, but just the work it takes, especially for the balance teams and all of that fun stuff, and the graphic designs. Like, that's a lot of work to put in to make it look that good in such a short amount of time. So, just want to put my 2 cents out there about that. Weird that the end ceremony lasts for like 3 days. Wonder what's gonna have each day. That's what really confused me. Because I was expecting a big event, kind of like our other social events, like the Almighty crashing into the Earth, the Traveler's Awakening, all that fun stuff. I was expecting something like that, if not a 3-day weekend event. So I wonder if it's just going to be like a hunter-themed tower with a bunch of fireworks going off all day, every day, or some crap like that. But then that begs the question, because we can still earn medals and deposit them and earn points for our team and whatnot during this event. So, I mean, if you look at the triumphs, we get a silver or a gold medal for attending the closing ceremony, and then that unlocks us to get the platinum medal. So what's the point of getting those medals if that's closed down during the closing ceremony? I don't know. I'm really intrigued to see what it is, because none of it makes sense in my brain. Oh, the tank's still alive? I thought it was dead. They could do a thing where, like, the... Oh, there we go. That is a new thing. B-knock. What the crap was that? That was weird. Never seen that logo before. So we should be good to hopefully finish one more platinum bounty. We'll see. Okay. Get up, you. About the microtransaction, I do kind of wish Bungie go full on premium with the monetization instead of this half free, half pay content. They definitely need to rebalance it, because at this point I've just desensitized the whole Eververse thing. I think Dado made a great video about for Eververse. I think that's the title of the video actually. But I agree with a lot of people saying, like, those of us who do pay for the content should be awarded more, and have those who are free to play right now still have the Eververse up for them, because Bungie still needs to make money off of them, of course, but because the way they place most of their cosmetics content through Eververse is unhealthy to the game. Yeah, Transmog's gonna be good just because that helps bring all the cosmetics that they have put into the main game into our hands, but it's not enough. It's still too locked behind Eververse in a way. Like I said a while ago, if they replace some of the season pass with some synth weaves or whatnot, just so us season pass holders can have more access to our transmogs, I think that'd be better. Because I think Bungie's putting what? It's like half and half? Like half the new armor sets are going into Eververse as they are to the main game. Whereas it needs to probably be like a 65-35 percentage. 65 towards the main game, 35 towards Eververse. It's already bad enough. Almost all of our sparrows, shaders, and ships are locked behind Eververse, so I think the only reason why they're getting away with this is because of Bright Dust, because that's a currency we earn in game. But yeah, I'm fine with monthly subscription at this point if it means to get rid of Eververse. I mean, that's essentially what we already have. Honestly, if you think about it, I would say close to 70 to 80% of the Destiny 2 player base buys the seasonal content. The season pass, I mean. And if you calculate up all that money and time, I think it turns out to be, what, $4 a month for season passes? Could be lower now. Yeah, I'd be okay with monthly subscriptions as well.
Great work.
You ever been hit with a
If it
rock?
means
Don't joke about that.
putting a lot of that Eververse stuff into our pockets. Oh, okay then. I guess that's that. We gotta wait for a little bit. Is it really gonna be down for 10 minutes? Oh. Oh, okay then. We have 10 minutes of just chill. I'm gonna pull up next season information just so we can have fun with that while we wait. See, what does their Twitter say? It's going on for an hour? Wait. Probably should have read all these things first, so... You're kidding, right? So I guess we're not going to see the closing ceremony today because apparently maintenance is supposed to go on until 2 p.m. Pacific time, which is 3 p.m. my time, which is still 4 hours from now. Oh my gosh. Okay. I hope that's not the case. 500 glimmer bet that the maintenance is going to be extended. Well, at this point, the maintenance says 2 p.m. So, if it's extended, it doesn't matter at that point. If it's not up before 11:30 or so, or like 11:15, then I'll just end the stream. And maybe do something tomorrow for the Guardian game closing ceremony. Maybe I'll be able to log on later today, but... Well, that sucks. I did not know that. I should have looked that up beforehand. Let's see what the comment says on the Twitter feed. Of course, this happens when I have time to play. If so, I'm gonna crash as well later. Sounds good. I'll try to make an event on YouTube. That way you can see exactly what time I'll hop on, instead of guessing. I need to start utilizing my Twitter a little bit more. But and here comes the toxicity in the comment feed. That's a good question. Why so long? I don't know, adding new and old content and changing season. Ah, but that's not today. Yeah. Everyone's just saying like it's supposed like this is a common occurrence at the end of every season. It's just they planned an event to start today. It's kind of what's confusing me. That's a good question. Well, there is no... Alright. Yep. So I guess I'll end the stream here. Oh, I was hoping something better would happen. But I guess I'll start again later and see what's up. So was that 3 o'clock? I'll set an event for 3. We'll see if I actually make it to that on time. If not, I'll just change the time on the event. So if you want to keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for watching that. Me just grinding out some last few medals before the closing ceremony. And apparently Bungie updating servers for the new season. Yeah, always happening on the same time. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it. GG. And I will see you later tonight.